Hello everyone, my name is Reed, and today we are going to be reviewing the Transformers G1 Dinobot Commander GRIMLOCK. Now, this thing, I have so much to say about this. It's awesome. I got him for a great deal on eBay, mint in sealed box, and I finally have him in my collection. I've been looking for a G1 GRIMLOCK for about 3 years now, and I finally found one on eBay. And I am happy to have him in my collection. He is a must-have for G1 collectors. But before I go on about GRIMLOCK, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. As you can see, I mean, it's a typical G1 box. Transformers, it's got the beautiful box art. Dinobot Commander GRIMLOCK, it shows transforms from dinosaur to robot and back, and it shows dinosaur to robot on the top of the box. Start, change, finish. Because this is basically, I mean, it's G1, so, I mean, the transformation's like 2 steps. Come on, people, it's G1, it's what you're gonna get. But anyway, you got, on this side of the box, you got GRIMLOCK. On the other side of the box, you got GRIMLOCK. Underneath the box, you got GRIMLOCK. And on the back of the box is the beautiful 1985 box art that, there's a special place in my heart for this box. And especially the box art. But so you got GRIMLOCK here, and there's... Okay, I just noticed this GRIMLOCK is also right there. That is interesting. There's 2 GRIMLOCKs now. But I'm just going to hint what is coming next in the mail. Mint inbox. So, just hinting that. As you can see, there's his bio, if you'd like to read it. And he also came with tech spec reader. So, we're just going to pop that boy on there, and there you go. There is his tech specs, if you'd like to pause and look at that. And he also came with an instruction booklet, which is the wrong way. There we go. And, I mean, it's just a 1985 instruction booklet. It shows what he comes with. It shows the transformation process, if I don't drop it. And the stickers, where to put the stickers. It took me about freaking 45 minutes to put the stickers on, and I still messed up on many. But it still looks cool. So that is basically it for the packaging. So now we are going to bring in the glory GRIMLOCK. And, I mean, just think an awesome G1 toy. This is it. This is GRIMLOCK. And his dino mode looks so cool. I mean, all the chrome finish, the stickers really made him pop, and Hasbro did a wonderful job back in the 80s with the G1 toys, and GRIMLOCK is just an exceptional one. And, of course, Hasbro explored Takara's Diaclone line in Japan. As you can see, this is the quote-unquote driver's seat for the Diaclone driver. I don't think I'll be able to get that open. I really need to, like, get a nail under there or something, but I don't think that's going to happen. But, I mean, it's just awesome. He looks great. And for size comparison, I'm going to bring in my 2002 Takara G1 Optimus Prime. If you have a G1 Prime, that kind of gives you a size ratio for this thing. So, yeah. Articulation-wise on this thing, you can close the jaw and open it an insane amount. And as you can see, there's a molded flamethrower in there, which is really cool. I love added detail. His head can nod. His dino arms can 360. Both arms. His dino legs can kick and swing back, just like that. He has kind of a knee joint, and his claws do that. Probably for some cinematic poses, but that is like non-existent with G1 figures. But I mean, it still looks great. Like, there's hardly any showing robot parts, except for kind of this, which is the chest. But then again, we're looking like this. So, I mean, it really doesn't show anything. But I think it is about time to transform GRIMLOCK and turn him into a heroic robot. So what we're going to do is we are going to move the head up. And I like to squeeze these pieces together because there are tabs right here that hold the head in place. And as you can see, they are very tight. So you just pull that up, And then you push these back. And there's Grimlock's head. Looks great. Now, we unhinge the chest. We're going to bring it upward, and it hinges on a second joint. And that's his chest. And then you look from the side, and you realize that his neck is set back about a mile. But it's G1. What do you expect? And now you take the forearms, and you push them back, and that reveals his fists. What I like to do is I like to take this back claw, push it up against the fist. It looks nicer, in my opinion. But you do the same thing on this side. And top half is basically done. Now you come back here, split the tail, take the legs, fold them out. And you're not done yet, don't worry. You put him into the meanest split ever, and you actually hinge him right there, and it creates the hip. Do the same thing on this side, just like so. And then you can angle him however you wish. And just like that, Grimlock is in his robot mode. And it's so awesome. I could go on for days about how cool this thing is. He just gives off so much homage to the original cartoon Grimlock that I'll probably toss up on the screen. And it's awesome to have him in collection. And it's awesome. It's one of the better G1 figures, because we know there's definitely some bad ones out there. But, I mean, let's get a look at that head sculpt. That looks really nice. You can see my kind of sticker just killing. I'm terrible at putting stickers on. It's not my forte, as you can see. It's pretty bad. But anyway, articulation-wise, you got the arms go up and down. And you got a knee joint because of transformation, and you can put them into splits. That's pretty much it. But it's a G1 toy. What are you going to expect? It's not a masterpiece figure. For size comparison, we're going to grab him again. We're going to grab the G1 Prime, who can basically just headshot Grimlock right now. Because as you can see, Grimlock is a tad bit shorter than Prime. But it's cool. Now, for a taller size ratio, we're going to bring in Ultra Magnus, who is taller than you can even see. And Grimlock just has to, like, look straight up to look at him. But, I mean, it's G1. Size ratios are non-existent. Scaling is non-existent. He does come with some weapons and accessories. He comes with this beautiful red Energon sword. If my camera decides to ever focus. There you go. Beautiful sword, molded out of plastic. You can take that, and he fell. You can take that, and you can put it into one of his hands. Just like so. And now, Grimlock can wield his Energon sword, and just this. Like let's take Optimus. Like, fighting the Decepticons, Grimlock and Optimus. Remind you of anything? But, I mean, it just looks awesome. I know I've said awesome way too many times, but he also has this beautifully molded double barrel cannon, or gun, and it's very tight in his hand. It's very, very tight in his hand. So I do not put the handle all the way in. I mean, look at that. That's already very tight. And as you can see, he can just wield sword and gun all day, about to bust on some Decepticons. And if we bring Optimus back in, and we angle Optimus's gun up, and maybe his head too, because you can kind of do that, and it kind of looks bad though. You can see they are now about to kill Megatron and hopefully save Cybertron. Let's get Optimus out of frame here. And if you want more than one gun, don't worry. This toy has you covered, because he comes with this and 3 of these. I think you know what's about to happen. We're going to use the box as our target. So yeah, he also has a spring a spring-loaded cannon, which is always nice touch. And we're just gonna plug that into his hand, and it fired on me. That is just great. Now I gotta get down and look for this weapon. So I shall be right back. Okay, I have retrieved GRIMLOCK's missile. Now we can just plug that into the spring-loaded gun and hope to God it doesn't fire. And now he can dual wield all day, about to murder some more Decepticons. And if we bring in Prime again, I mean, just, you can make so much cool looking stuff happen with G1. It's a great thing. I love G1 so much, and I can't wait to expand my collection more. But yeah, I definitely recommend this to anybody looking to expand their G1 collection. It's just the simplicity and the look just makes GRIMLOCK a must-have. So yeah, that basically sums it up for today's review. Transformers Generation 1 Dinobot Commander GRIMLOCK. Be on the lookout in a few days for the review on Decepticon Communication Commander Shockwave. This is Reed rolling out.